Welcome, everyone. I am wandering off, and um, we are currently playing through Final Fantasy on 11 online. Um, and as it stands, we are currently playing a monk. We are level 40 at the moment. And our goal is to get from level 1 to 99 without dying. Our other goal is to read every like all the stories and missions and quests um, out loud, and um, so we've been working on that as well. Um, our main push is going to be leveling at the through the most of it until we do hit 99, and then that will be the biggest push. But there are little roadblocks that we have to work around and do in order to continue, getting leveled up. So, in the last video, we went through and did one of the Bastok missions, and it was Bastok Mission 1-2. In this video, we're going to go ahead and continue with the Bastok mission. So, let us jump in. Um, and we will check our inventory to make sure we have a instant warp, and then our bag is kind of getting, for now, we're gonna throw some of this stuff over because it's stuff we want to keep for now. So there. So we want to go talk to our gate guard buddy and collect a new mission. So we want to talk to Cleeds again. And let us go to our walkthrough. All right. So the last mission we did was Bastok Mission 1-2, a geological survey. The next mission is going to be called Fetishism. So we're just going to go to it. This is going to be Bastok Mission 1-3 and Fetishism. Series none. Starting NPC, any Bastok Gate Guard. Title, none. Repeatable, yes. Description, hunt the Quadev in the Palborough Mines and collect the 4 parts of a Quadev fetish. Previous mission was a geological survey. The next mission is the Crystal Line. Our rewards for this mission will be rank 2, and we will get 1000 gil. So the walkthrough. Select the mission from one of the Bastok Gate Guards. Go to K3 in North Gusterberg to enter Palborough Mines. You can reach North Gusterberg from Port Bastok or South Gusterberg by zoning at H5. All Quadevs drop the 4 fetish pieces fetish head, fetish torso, fetish arms, and fetish legs, but the mid to high level Quadevs seem to drop them at a higher drop rate. To get to the higher level Quadevs, travel north until you hit the big room at G7, make your way over to H7 and head south, turning right at the split, followed by a left. This will put you on a straight path down to H9, where you'll follow the bend into a circular room, followed by another bend twisting north, and finally end up at the elevator in the center. Sorry, my mouse is getting caught on something. Elevator in the center. Take the elevator up to the second floor by pulling the lever to make it go up and down. This entire floor is filled with Onyx Quadev, Greater Quadev, and Veteran Quadev, about level 13. Be careful of ZG Bone Eater, a level 15 to 16 notorious monster. Trade all 4 fetish pieces simultaneously to one of the Bastok gate guards to complete the mission. So notes. Fetish pieces are not exclusive and can be traded or purchased from bazaars or the auction house. The second tier Quadevs in Konschtat Highlands or Pash How Marshlands, Onyx Quadev, Greater Quadev, and Veteran Quadev also drop fetish pieces. Using the boat at H8 on the second floor will transport you to Zern Mines and will place you on the other side of a guarded gate. You won't be able to pass this gate to get back, so be careful. Alright. Now previously we in our place through so far, we were running around Konschtat Highlands, and I was like trying to find the fetish pieces there. So missions currently available are as follows. So fetishism. The Palborough Mines, once our main source of mithril, has been under beastmen control for some time. We want you to hunt these beastmen, the Quadev, and bring back a Quadev fetish head, a Quadev fetish torso, a pair of Quadev fetish arms, and a pair of Quadev fetish legs as proof of your accomplishments. You must present all 4 items to me or one of my colleagues in order to complete this mission. Will you accept this mission? So yes. Alright, you have accepted this mission. Now, we want to be sure that before we go anywhere, we have our instant warp and that we have had him cast Signet on us. Alright, so while we were in Konschtat Highlands, let's go to item or view house and go to mod case. We were lucky enough to get 2 of the 4 pieces mentioned. And so that's going to cut down our farming time a bit. And that was in Konschtat Highlands where we got these 2. Now we're going to go to Port Bastok, exit, and we should have done this before. So again, the even if you buy the maps, it does not mean that you're going to know where they're at, where the dungeons are. Okay, and so what we're going to do, we should have done this while we were going through the walkthrough. And anyway, so we want to check our map, and so we're in Bastok, and this time we want to come out into North Gusterberg on this side. You can come out from this side and go from South Gusterberg up and walk your way up there. It's either way is fine. I just come out here, and then we can just walk up this way. And Palborough Mines is going to be right here. And so the entrance is going to be right here. So that's where we are headed this time. And again, like, I really enjoy the way they did this map, because they give us, they actually have taken the time to write out each of the mine locations. So that helps tremendously. And so that is why we are using this map and looking at it to give us a full perspective, and make our jobs easier in finding. Because you can run around, like, these zones are absolutely huge, and if you don't know where something is, you can run around thinking, oh, I should be able to find it. You can end up spending hours circling around and not have a clue where you're going. And so now most likely you might have a mount at this point, so it's going to be a much faster journey than walking. And we'll get to the mount part a little later. I mean, it's not like it's a dire need to have a mount. It is nice. I mean, by all means, it is very nice to have a mount, but we will do that at another time. Like I say, I normally when I make my trip to Wayno, I normally already have the items farmed and ready, so I can do the mount thing. And this time, it slipped my mind, so we just did the journey to Wayno. So, now we'll be ready for it, and so the next time we go to Wayno, we'll get our mount. But your the speed is so much better when you're on a mount. If you have to go somewhere pretty far away anyway, getting there is much nicer on a mount. So if we see any on our way, any of these Quadevs, we're just going to attack them, and hopefully on our way there, I mean, that'd be the dream, is just walking there and finding them outside without even having to go into the mine, which is a possibility. So that's why I kill them. Like, they all have a chance of dropping them. These young ones are very, very low compared to the greater and veteran ones, but they do have a chance, so you might as well see if you're lucky enough. Oh, and since we're in, we have only been in North Gusterberg to pass through it. We haven't actually been here to kill monsters, so we could North Gusterberg. So conflict North Gusterberg. Defeat the requisite number of enemies in North Gusterberg. So we might as well, since we're killing Quadev, you know, as we're walking through it, we might be able to kill 10 enemies. And of course we get to watch them run away from us. Watch, it will disappear when I get to it. Good, it didn't. Huh. This one will. Might as well. Since we started the quest, we might as well make sure we finish it the one time. Alright, so that's our conflict in this area done. So if we just see any more Quadevs, we'll kill them on our way. But I mean, it is possible to get all 4 pieces in Konschtat Highlands. It is. I've done it before. However, they are a little. They're kind of spread out there, and there's not a whole lot of them. So it really just depends on how nice they are about dropping for you. If you have luck and they, you know, are just dropping, then then it won't take very long. But if you're like we were the other day, it can take a very long time. So the reason I was trying to do it in Konschtat to begin with was just to see if we could get a few missions actually completed before we get to them. just have the items ready and go. And that's why I kind of spent a little bit of time there looking around. But for this mission, we're just going to be killing the Quadev, hoping they drop our fetish pieces that we need. We only need 2 more, so that's a big help. It will cut down our farming time quite a bit. But you'll see, like, why you almost want to come here to get your fetish pieces. Once we step in the mines. So, but it'd be great if we were able to get the pieces before even going into the mine. So now we entered the mine. And this time we're going to turn on the combat region for Palborough Mines. So conflict Palborough Mines. Defeat the requisite number of enemies in the Palborough Mines. So yes. And then I believe there is pretty sure there's a survival guide here. I could swear there's one. There should be. Oops. I didn't mean to zone back out. Anyway, there should be a survival guide here, I think. And when coming here, it's much better if you have the map. If you don't, you can just kind of try to work your way around. We should not need our trust, but we'll probably end up pulling them out just so. Because we shouldn't really. But I could have swore that there was a survival guide here. So, plus having Aparuru out when killing enemies is good. And so, I'm very curious. Huh. I do not see a survival guide here, so I can't tell you if there is. But this is the Palborough Mines, and literally every step you take, you'll run into a Quadev. So that's why this place is a little better than Konschtat Highlands, because I mean, you know, everywhere you go, you're running into a really there. Thank you. You're running into a Quadev. So now the walkthrough mentions a elevator. You don't necessarily have to use the elevator. You can, but if you just keep walking around in a circle, you'll actually be taken up to the top floor without using the elevator. So I mean, the elevator is going to be faster, but it is also a possibility to just run around and end up on the second floor. But really all you want to do is just kill everyone you see, and hope that they drop. And I keep getting the pit hares. Then there is. So if you click, that is the elevator button. And we're on the other side, but that's the elevator. But yeah, the best option is to kill all Quadevs that you see. Because it is possible for any one of them to drop it. Then these little blue flashy things that are on the wall, they're mines. If you have a pickaxe, you can mine them. So there's our fetish torso. So that's 3 of the 4 pieces. And then hopefully it won't take much longer, but who knows. Sometimes, you know, they drop at a decent rate. I've had it where I've gotten 2 pieces fall right after one after the other, and that was just luck. But I've also had to farm it. I mean, spend quite a bit of time killing them to get the pieces to drop. So we will just keep running around hoping that really and then that's a dead end over there with those type of monsters. So go into that room, you won't find any Quadev. Man, our bags are full already. Just all these shell shields. So we have the fetish head, torso, and arms. Let us see. I think that might mean that our daily reset happened. I don't know. So we'll throw some of this stuff. Okay. And then just to try to make sure. Now this this Quavo Death Hurler is a notorious monster, and he is rather tough, and so you really want to watch out for him. That if he's on, normally he's on this side, so I don't know why he's over there, but I would just run through here and ignore those ones that are around him, because he's not the notorious monster that they mentioned. He's a different one, but I don't know what level he is. But he seems, because we're level 40, and it still says that he's impossible to gauge. So, you know, I would recommend just avoiding him. Anyway, I was going to check. Oh wait, no. I'm not sure what time the dailies reset. But yeah, all you do is run around. Here's an Onyx Quadev. The Onyx Quadevs seem to have a higher chance of dropping the fetish pieces as well. The Onyx Greater Veteran, the Amethyst and Amber ones have a possibility. The young ones seem to, I mean, they do have the possibility, but they seem to be the very lowest on the food chain of lowest and rarest of drop rates. And see, he's standing right there, so I wouldn't mind killing all these, but I'm pretty sure he would. I'm not sure if he's. I've never actually tried to aggro him or fight him. I always just avoid him. And then you just run around until you can't run around anymore. Then you go back and hopefully everything's respawned. Oops. No, not the cave, dude. We want this thing. Mine Scorpion. Huh. I've never actually seen that. Well, there's a scorpion in here, so that's good to know. And so this is the farming from Final Fantasy 11. Huh. Here's a greater Quadev. And an Onyx Quadev. And then there is this machine, refiner level, or lever. I'm not sure what that machine does, to be exact. I would like for us to stay up here though. Hopefully we can have our luck and eat it too. So here's a veteran one. Really? A face guard. We don't want no face guard, we want your fetish piece. Oh, a silver name tag. There's a quest for the silver name tags, and there's also a spoils for it as well, but I never never turned that one on, so hopefully we can be lucky. All we need is one more piece. But yeah, you can get all 4 pieces here, so you don't have to. But I always try my luck in Konschtat Highlands when I'm there, because you know you can get the assignments that Goldego gives to you. You can get a faded crystal, you know, for a mission that we still have yet to do. But it is a mission coming up, and then you know, you could get these fetish pieces, and that'd be quite a lot, just one little place, and save you a ton of time. That is, if the drop rate is being nice to you. If it's not being nice, then it's time to move on. Because at least here, you know, you have Quadev every step of the way, pretty much, that you can kill. Stupid targeting. Should not be that hard. So, Quadev backplate. I mean, hopefully we find it soon. We get all sorts of backplates from these guys. And shell shields. We really shouldn't tempt our luck with that guy. They don't want to be our friends. I don't know why. They should be nice and just drop it for us. That's my theory. Makes me antsy when we can't get, especially a mission thing to drop right away. Cause I like coming and finding the item and then going to turn them in. Huh. I don't like the farming. I mean, if you're low level, this is great because, you know, as you're farming these things, you can level up. So that is a factor. And then you can buy them off the auction house too if you really wish. And you can, you know, you can sell them on the auction house. These things are, they are exclusive rares like things, so you can only have one in your inventory at a time. So I wouldn't go out of your way farming the fetish pieces, you know, to sell on the auction house. If you find one and you've already turned in quest, then, you know, um you can throw it on the auction house. But like with the honey or the pollen, you can have as many of those as you want at a time. But with these, you can only have one in your bag at a time. Hoping we can be lucky enough. I know all these are young, but since they're here, might as well kill them. The one thing I really wish this game had was a counter of like the enemies you killed, you know, and like a statistic chart. I really wish they had that. Like how they have it in WoW. I would really enjoy just being able to open up the chart and see, okay, I've had this many deaths and I've had this many kills. But here we don't have that option. If we aggro that thing, we're going to be instant warping out of here. That's all I can say. We just need one more piece. That is all we need. So it's just odd that I could swear that there's a survival guide, but I couldn't see it. The back plate. See, I wouldn't mind killing all these, but well, we killed them. And I mean, they do have a decent respawn rate, you know. The place is big enough, so normally you run to one side and then you come back and things are back to being alive. Just hoping we don't run out of backspace before we get the damn thing. Huh. So, I mean, thankfully we only have to farm one more, but it can still take a bit of time. You you can get the trust that has treasure hunter in Windurst. We just didn't have the necklaces at the time because she requires us to give her 4 necklaces, and we didn't have those items at the time. So, and we will get her a little later, but she does have treasure hunter, and treasure hunter does help, you know, with looting. It helps you find things a lot easier, but we don't have that, so hopefully we can just Jeez. Wonder how many more we're gonna have to kill before we get our fourth and final piece. I mean, I didn't even know there was another person here. They're using sneak and invisible. So but I would really like for our last piece to drop. I don't really care. Huh. I just want our last piece to drop. Got a backplate again. Backplate again. This part just gets to me after a while. Like, I don't mind doing it, but if it doesn't drop after a certain point, it just gets irritating. Because, I mean, they're items that you actually need for a mission. So the drop rate should be a little better, in my opinion. But they make you work for it. Sometimes you're, you have that luck where it's just, oh, it's right there. But and there's those times when You keep killing and killing, and no love. There's lots of amethyst right here. And more backplates. So, like I said, I'm very happy we got the 2 pieces we did in Konschtat Highlands. But if these guys would be nice to us, we could get out of this dungeon. Backplates are fun. Hmm. It would be really nice to finish this. Before we run out of bag space. Sorry, I get frustrated of things not dropping. That's just part of the game, though, you know? Oh. Well, it dropped two things, but it did not drop what we want. And we're running out of bag space again. There. I'll take care of it for a minute anyway. I mean, at least we're completing the So this is the elevator. And if you ride it, well, and if we can select it, there. The elevator. And greater. Really move. All of my trust right in my way. And you can just run around here as well. We just are not having the luck of a drop. They want us to farm as many of these as possible. I mean, huh, this is insane. We've killed how many? And then in here, yeah, this is a refiner. Okay. So our drop rate just isn't that great. Oh, look at that. We got them. We got our final piece. Okay. So now, what you're farming is the fetish head, the fetish torso, the fetish arms, and the fetish legs. And so those are the 4 that you're looking for when you're farming. We happen to be lucky enough to get 2 of the pieces when we were in Konschtat Highlands. You can take the time and farm farm here for them, or you can take the time and farm there for them. Here you're going to um, you're going to be able to get them a little quicker, being because pretty much everywhere you go, you run right into a Quadev. Even though, um, even with that though, the drop rate isn't exciting. You still will find yourself farming. So, that is a thing. And we are done. I wanted real quick to see if we could find this boat. I forget where it's at. But, if we were to find it. But yeah, you can only have one of each of those 4 items in your bag at a time. So, you won't get it. If you do see, more drop, you will not be able to pick it up. It will just say you do not meet the requirements. And then, you know, it will fade away. So once you pick it up, once you get all 4 pieces, you can go back to town. I just wanted to see the boat real quick if we can find it. But yeah, after a while, I get irritated with farming. I can stand farming for like 10-15 minutes at max. And then I'm just like, okay, here's the machine. So refiner level. Lever. I'm not sure exactly what you do with the refiner, but one of these days we will probably find out. Well, we've spent enough time in here. I don't... Like, normally I'm able to walk right over to the boat, but since I'm actually looking for it, I'm not gonna find it, I'm guessing. We'll try one more way, and then if I don't run into it... I mean, I can look it up, I just don't want to. And it's no big deal if I don't find it. But we're gonna try one more path, and then we'll just instant warp out. But that's what you do for fetishism, is collect these Quadev fetish doll pieces, and I could swear that this is a dead end. That's why I'm thinking, oh, it's not a dead end, but I'm not thinking we're gonna find the boat at the moment. And the nice thing about this game is you don't take fall damage if you fall. At least I don't think you do. We want to go this way. And then but yeah, it's nice when when we finally get all the pieces. And again, you can buy them off the auction house. The price, I've seen it vary. Sometimes you can find the pieces for 20,000 gil, and other times they're much higher. Okay, so here's the elevator. Anyway, I can't find the boat, so we'll not worry about it. We're just gonna warp back to town. But for this video, we only had to farm 2. 2 Quadev pieces, which or fetish pieces, which is a big blessing. Whereas, if you don't have any of the pieces, you'll be running around the mine, and most likely. Okay, so to finish this quest, what we do is we come in fetish head, torso, arms, and legs. Then we just say okay. Pleads, good. You brought all 4 parts of the doll. I am raising your rank to 2 for completing this mission. Congratulations. If you've been to the Palborough Mines, you must know the serious nature of the threat these beastmen pose to our civilization. As a Bastoker, you are expected to take on more missions and go on conquests to preserve Bastok's brilliant future. But I cannot give you a new mission at this time. You need to collect rank points before taking on a new mission. You can receive rank points by participating in conquests and donating the crystals you acquire to guards, or by undertaking missions you previously completed. Ask the High Guard near the gatehouse if you wish to hear more about conquests. And Dalzek, we have completed our mission as well. Oh, if it isn't Dalzak, I see that you've made it home safely. Did anything strange happen in the mines district while I was away? I have a bad feeling about that place. It's nothing official, but I did hear from a guard there that Mr. Dalzak, where he has, Will. Where he has what, Gwill? Mika. It seems as if Wary has left on his journey of rebirth. I see. We all knew this day would come eventually, but the Galka in the mines district will still be sorrowful. What should we do, Mr. Dalzak? Keep calm, Gwill. You can not live your life always depending on others. However, we are all worried. I will make preparations to set out again and investigate Wary's disappearance. And then, so now we've reached rank 2, and we have obtained 1,000 gil. So if you go to profile, every time you get a new rank, your little bar will be completely empty. And so what you have to do is you have to fill it up. And so you come over to Rabbit Wolf and you open trade with him. And then for me personally, I don't care about crystals at the moment. So I just give him a full stack. Your rank points are full. We've added the access to your conquest points. You do not need to donate any more crystals. Go to the gatehouse for further instructions. And then, then if you go back to your profile, you will see that bar is completely full, and so you only need to give him like 5 or 6, but I just give him a full stack because I don't really care about the crystals at the moment. And then we have made a mess, so we need to try to clean up our inventory space. So we want to oops, not that. View house, then mod case. We just want to see if we can, because I mean I was throwing stuff. I was throwing stuff everywhere. So we can sell that. Oh, that's blind and bind. So we'll keep that one. And the shell shield. All races, defense 2, vit +1, agility -2, blue +2, level 7, warrior, red mage, paladin, beastmaster, and samurai. And the face guard, head, all races, defense 5, level 10, warrior, red mage, paladin, dark, beastmaster, rangers, samurai, dragon, blue mage, run. And then bronze subligar, legs, all races, defense 3, level 1, warrior, monk, red mage, thief, paladin, dark, beastmaster, bard, samurai, ninja, dragon, blue mage, courser, dancer, and run. The silver name tag is a neck, all races, +5 blue, level 7, all jobs. Quadev, rabbit hide. I don't think we actually need the rabbit hide. We do need 1 hair meat. And then make sure that then we'll sell this. Oops. And so we can sell. Just go down the list. Jeez, excuse me. Oh, come on, sell. And it's very easy to cancel out of here because the very first option when that pops up is to cancel it. And so it is very easy to, like in every scenario in this game, pretty much the default is always set to no. So if something pops up, you need to make sure that you actually take the time to pay attention to it, or you'll hit no and then you'll have to wait for it to pop up again. So you want to pay attention to that. Then we have the TML earring, tourmaline earring, ear, all races, +2 blue, +2 yellow, level 10, all jobs. I have absolutely no idea what the colors mean, so one of these days I might learn, but not anytime soon. So so I just say the colors, like I don't know any of the colors of what. Oops. All right, so that cleans up our backpack problem, I think. Oops. Yeah. Now it looks like we have a little bit of space. And so, this quest, now this quest was repeatable, this fetishism. So it means if you get all 4 fetish pieces, you could come back and trade them in, and you'll get rank points if you wish to do that. It is repeatable. However, it was a mandatory quest that you had to complete one time. You don't have to do it again if you don't want to. Like, the options are to either turn in the crystal to get rank points or to go farm the repeatable mission quests. So once you've done it once, you don't have to do it again. So in our next video, we will be moving on to the next quest, whatever that may be, or the next mission, sorry. So in this video, we really, all we did was farm 2 pieces that we needed. For people, most likely they're going to have to farm all 4 pieces, and you can do it. You can get all 4 pieces in that mine if you would like, or you can try your luck at Konschtat Highlands. And so that is the end of this video. I will see you in the next one.